Page 50, contrary motion, number 1. Contrary motion means the stuff in the hands are happening opposite. If one hand goes up, the other hand goes down. They're going in opposite directions. Not a problem for pianists because our hands naturally want to do everything in contrary motion. They want to mirror each other. You can almost concentrate on one hand and just let the other hand follow along. The only tricky parts on this really is the rhythm, and that shouldn't be a problem. It's in 4/4 time, and the 8th note you got 1 and 2 and, you can count those, and you have a quarter rest, big deal. The whole notes get 4 counts. We should be able to do it. Let's just try this out and see what happens. Now, something else they've introduced new in the music here, and they don't point it out, but I will. Take a look at the 3rd line down at the end of the line. In the left hand, you see that treble clef printed there, okay? That's not a mistake. That's not an accident. That's actually there. That should be there. What it means is the bottom staff is going to be in treble clef, not bass clef. And sure enough, if you look at the bottom line, both staffs are treble clef. You see, you don't have to have a particular clef on a particular staff. It's whatever. It's whatever's needed. So in the last line, both hands are reading treble clef. And this can cause some problems for some people because they just get used to reading, bass clef for the left all the time. It's a bad idea. You need to be able to read any clef at either hand at any time. I say any clef. I'm talking treble and bass clefs. That's what we use in piano. There are other clefs. We just don't use them in piano as a rule. Well, if you look at every 2 measures, your hands are moving. Okay, so you're starting in C position. And the 3rd measure over, you go up 1 key to D position. Now this is in C major, so we're only using white keys here. Then in the 2nd line, on the 1st measure, you're in E position. 2 measures later, you go up to F, and the 3rd line, you're in G. 2 measures later, you're in the A position, and then the bottom line, 1st measure, you're in B position. You've gone way up, and then the last 2 measures, you're in C position, an octave higher than where you started. Okay, so your hands are moving around. Now, I would strongly encourage you to learn to do this without looking at the keyboard. You're only going up 1 note at a time, 1 key at a time, I'm sorry. And go down without looking. Kind of fun sometimes. Whatever. But you get the idea. It's important that you learn to do that. And when you play this piece, please try and play it without looking at the keyboard once you get started. Let's try this out. 4/4 time, we give you 4 counts, and we will start. Starting in C position. Now, you've got 6 notes to play there, 2 chords at the same time. Got to get your hands in there, and you drop both hands at the same time. Listen carefully and see if you can get all 6 notes down at the same time. Takes a little practice. I'm not very good at it. Hopefully you'll get good at it. It's important. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rest. 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 2, 3, 4. Rest.